Sometimes I'm thinking of like some Mizuno shoes and some Asics shoes where there's a ton of cushion through the tongue. That's not the case, but it's in the Altra Rivera too, but it's still comfortable. I don't know how they're doing it. It's amazing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Uh-oh. Did you expect that? I bet you did not. Oh my. Come on now. In the studio, the studio. Breathe out, everybody. Breathe out. Breathe. As runners, we love oxygen. We need oxygen. And just as human beings, every now and then, I get a little overwhelmed. Not stressed. Yeah, I get stressed every now, but it's just like taking a moment, pause. A lot of you watch this in the morning, these daily running vlogs, sometimes running shoe reviews, and you just take a moment in the morning, especially, and just take a deep breath. Blow it out. All right, bet you didn't expect that to start out the Altra Rivera 2 50-mile full review. There's the mileage on your screen. Winner, chicken dinner in the house. Let's do it's a twisting. Oh my, just like I like it. Flock of geese going across that screen. 26 in the heel, 26 in the forefoot for that zero drop through that midsole. And you better believe, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about that twist test, perhaps. Bottom line, oh yeah, ground contact feel. Finally, we get a little plush, we get a little soft, a little bouncy understep. I put the shoe on and I started running, and I was like, wow, I can actually feel the ground, just a smidge, just a hint, and it was so nice. Trust me, I love cushion. I love babying my legs, especially when I'm running high volume. But every now and then, just to get a smidge of ground contact feel, boom, that is what I felt in the Altra Rivera 2 for that medium stack height. Women's size 8, men's size 9 on your screen. Let's throw it on the scale just to remind. I think we're looking at about 7.5. 1 second, yep, 7.5 is what I'm getting. There is my score for the weight. We're looking at a mono mesh. There's the lockdown. It's not gusseted. I would not be shocked, Altra, if in your next Rivera 3 you do toss in a gusset for that tongue. Everybody, it might be better than the Mach 4. I said it. As far as the feel and the lockdown over the top of the foot, Altra, you nailed it. It just is incredibly comfortable, but it's not, what's amazing is they're pulling off this comfort without an incredible amount of, sometimes I'm thinking of like some Mizuno shoes and some Asics shoes where there's a ton of cushion through the tongue. That's not the case, but it's in the Altra Rivera 2, but it's still comfortable. I don't know how they're doing it. It's amazing. There's my overall score. Oh yeah, the heel counter. It's just, they nailed it. I don't know, it's just an amazing upper. So the reason the overall score for the upper is so incredible is the cushion in the heel counter, the lockdown for the heel pocket, amazing, but the breathability. It is gonna be perfect for the summertime. Like I can kind of see through to the inside of the shoe through that toe box. Awesome. I don't know what to tell you. It was, I'm gonna say, the most comfortable upper of 2022. And I'm just reflecting back, and again, I'm putting it in that ballpark of Mach 4, if not maybe even a little better than the Mach 4. Ultra Ego through that midsole, okay. EVA with good performance in these extreme kind of temperatures. It's not gonna go crazy soft in the hot summer. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let's turn on the durometer. Hold on here, let's just remind ourselves. 44. Okay, so what I'm getting, for me, I'm finding out that 38 to 42 is kind of my sweet spot. Let's just do a couple more here. It's a little hard. See, there's 39. See, it's amazing. It's amazing. And so it's soft, it's gentle, but again, it's butter. It's that midsole ride. I'm geeking out a little bit about this shoe. I'm loving it. I'm loving the feel, but again, you still get a little bit of ground contact feel. In addition, this midsole has these inner flex grooves. It's this cross hatching of grooves to improve the flexibility of the shoe. I will say, you can see that metatarsal there on the that metatarsal pattern on the outsole. Make sure strong feet, strong ankles if you pick this shoe up. And again, it is that zero drop, that 26 and 26, okay? And again, that Altra Ego midsole is marketed to be more durable and temperature resistant than traditional EVA. Okay, there are my scores. There you go. Outsole, we're looking at a combination of firm and softer rubbers. No change from the V1, all right? But it's perfect. It's like there's not too much. I love an outsole that has exposed midsole through the midfoot, okay? So no rubber there through the midfoot, but then has a little bit of protection there through the under the forefoot and then under the heel. So that is the exact case here with the Altra Rivera. True to size, and what's interesting is I think Altra is learning as they progress as a company, and I realize they've gone through a lot of changes over the past 2 to 3 years, especially with respect to ownership and design. I think they're realizing that their toe boxes need to come in a little bit. Like, I think they need to stick true to their colors. Like, don't go too narrow through the toe box, but I didn't feel like I was swimming as much in the Altra Rivera 2, okay? I don't know. I think they changed the last, so how they designed how much space, how much volume is on the inside of the shoe from the Rivera V1. So good work there, Altra. I was not swimming inside the upper too much. So the fit was actually spot on. Comfort, 8 out of 10. I don't know. I probably could have gone higher, actually. I probably could have gone to 8.5, but we'll keep it at 8 out of 10. Mostly because that midsole, if that midsole was 30 and 30, then I probably would have gone 8.5 or even a little bit higher for that comfort score. Durability prediction, actually a little lower. All right, I think that midsole could potentially break down after about 350 miles. Daily trainer, easy day shoe. Even because of the weight, like if you are a zero drop person, like I think you could use it for a fartlek or commute to the track. And it's not the perfect shoe, but if you're true, like you really only run in zero drop shoes, I think you could commute to the track and rip some, 800 meter repeats on the track. It's not, the perfect option, but if you don't want to change shoes at the track, I think you could definitely commute to the track and just feel the ground under step a little bit in the Altra Rivera 2. Okay, price point, here we go, $130, 8 out of 10, and the Altra Torin 5 is the other Altra shoe that it is reminding me of, keeping in mind the Altra Torin has a little more stack height, but this guy, boy, just really loving it. Shoe quick specs for the Altra Rivera 2, soak them in, 26 and 26, all right. Men's size 9, women's size, there is my size, the weight in my size, mono mesh, Altra Ego midsole, and that 50-mile full review score, we got it into the 8s, everybody, 8.0 out of 10, dead on. It's unbelievable. Like after I got done adding it up with the calculator, I was like, okay, there it is, 8.0. That's the first time I think ever we've hit 8 right on. Usually we're like 8.02, 8.03, 8. So squeaking by the hair of the chin for the Altra Rivera. That's the last one, Skechers Razor XS2, I believe was the last shoe to hit the 8. So there you go, Altra Rivera 2. Putting it on the shelf, unbelievable. Actually, it will end up over here. We're gonna have to get more room over here for 2022 shoes hitting the 8s, everybody. Okay, comment of the day, question of the day. Sonia P This is getting pulled from the Altra Touring review from last year. I've got 320 miles on my Altra Touring 4.5 Plush, and I still love them. They're such a comfy ride. I suspect that I still have a couple hundred more miles of life in them. I'll more than likely buy another pair or two. I've dealt with so much tendonitis, chronically tight calves, and bilateral hip surgeries, and these shoes are by far the best that I've run in. That's great to hear, Sonia. Question of the day. What's quickly becoming obsolete? And if you can connect it to the running world, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts there. You know, because trends come and go in the running space, whether it's connected to gear, race environment, like race culture. But what's quickly becoming obsolete? And if you want to go broader than the running world, that's cool too. I don't know how I came up with this. I don't think I've ever asked this before. Gosh, I immediately think of like, you know, phone lines, you know, obviously like hard lines. I just would be shocked if in like 20 years there's any hard phone lines, but who knows? Anyway, that is the question of the day. All right, we will toss it to the Altra running shoe playlist. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited now for Altra in 2022. They kind of went into the background for me in 2021, so I'm kind of excited they're coming back in 2022 for me personally. All right, right there, right there, right there. All right, Seek Beauty, work hard and love each other. See you tomorrow.